Well, Christopher, I actually have the first question for you tonight. Why this movie now, at this stage of your career, at this moment? Was it like the perfect moment for you to make this movie now? Can you maybe explain us why you wanted to make this kind of very specific movie at this time of your life? Je posais la question à Christopher Nolan, pourquoi ce film maintenant, à ce stade de sa carrière, un film très différent de tout ce qu'il a pu faire auparavant? Pourquoi ce film? Est-ce que c'est quelque part le meilleur moment pour faire ce genre de film?
I grew up in a golden era of blockbusters, Hollywood blockbusters, great science fiction films that really captured my imagination and took me places. I'm thinking of the first Star Wars, I'm thinking of 2001, Close Encounters, these great films. And so I think I've always wanted to do a film that would try and live up to those aspirations. And I think it's taken me a long time to find the right story. And I found it in the story that my brother had written. And in a character played by Matthew that I really relate to and can connect with. And so I really just felt the time was right to try and use the things I learned on other films to try and make a journey into space believable.
Also, there is a lot of secrecy about this movie. You really managed to keep everything kind of secret. We really don't know kind of anything about the movie, and at the time of internet, of Twitter, of Facebook, it's kind of a big challenge. How did you pull up this?
Well, I mean, really for me, it's just about trying to keep the experience fresh for the audience. Fortunately, the secrecy will only last about 2 minutes more, and then people are going to get to see the story. And I'm very excited to see what people think.
I also have a question for you, Matthew. Well, 2014 was quite a year for you. I mean, of course, we've seen you in Dallas Buyers Club, for which you won an Oscar. We've also seen you in The Wolf. We've also seen you in The Wolf of Wall Street, and of course in True Detective, in which you were amazing. And now you play in Interstellar, which is actually quite different from everything else. Maybe you can talk to us a little bit about what dragged you into this movie, what seduced you into playing in this movie.
Yeah, surely. One, thanks for the response. Good to be back here. I got called to have a meeting with Chris. I heard he was interested in me for his next film. I didn't know the name of it. I knew nothing about the character. We met for quite a few hours, talked nothing about the film. We got to know each other as men, as fathers, etc. At that time in my life, my son, who was 4 at the time, was really wondrous about space travel and asking me about the solar system, galaxies, and the universe, and I had done my best to answer those questions to him, and it started to pique my own wonder. The script comes along. Christopher Nolan was at the helm. He was somebody I wanted to work with, or hoped one day I would work with. The script was awe-inspiring, as you're going to see what turns out to be on film up here tonight. I had a lot of questions. I had a lot of my imagination was running. I questioned him. And as the more answers I found out, the more sort of, I don't know, enthralled and amazing the whole story and the journey was going to be. So I've got a son who also one reason I'm doing it for is for him. I love the message in the movie about the capacity of mankind, which you're going to see. We got Christopher Nolan at the helm. It was a great script. And also, you know, I did Contact over a decade ago, and it talked about some of these subjects, but I didn't get to go anywhere. In this one, I got to go there. I got to be the pilot. I got to pilot the ship to take us into those places that you're going to see realized on screen tonight.
Thank you very much. Mesdames et messieurs, l'équipe du film Interstellar.
I just want to take one chance to say to Alexander, I just want to say something about his father. I've never been to the Rex before, and if I had known how magnificent it was and how big it was, when Philippe, his father, booked our very small film into it, I would have told him he was crazy. Fortunately, he never told me how big it was. But being here is a real thrill for me. Philippe was the first person to distribute Memento in the world. He really believed in the film. After he saw it for the 3rd or 4th time, he said to me, the first time I saw your film, I didn't understand it. Every time I now see it, I understand it even less. But I love it. did play the film here, and I will always be grateful for him, and it's a huge honor to be here showing this film, which probably fits the size of the theatre a little bit more, especially on 70mm, the way I really wanted the film to be shown. It's a real honor, so thank you very much. Thank you for being here.
Thank you very much. Merci.